Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Let's go. Alrighty. I'm finna have another day like yesterday. Apologize for the audio yesterday, but when you're streaming different platforms and doing your thing, you tend to miss a little minor stuff. I'm finna have another day like yesterday. Alright. Yeah, we back at it. I will say that the wet palette did hold up. It is a sponge underneath. For those that like painting, I didn't even know they had this, but this yellow that you see, you soak it for, you just run it like, first you gotta soak it for a long time to get the chemicals out when you first get it. Then like maybe like 5 minutes, and after that wring it out, but don't like wring it completely dry. But this, the paper on top, you get a bunch of refills with this here. You gotta let this sit for 15 minutes in boiling hot water, and when you're done, you cover it up. It's a wet handy palette, and I had this going since yesterday. Bear with me, I am still a new painter. This is what I do to bring peace before work. I don't turn on no phones, no nothing with emails, nothing. I'll go straight to painting or drawing. Sometimes I game. But hope y'all got your coffee, and we're gonna get to it. The family is asleep. So you hear some subtle noises. That's the little one waking up. So I think we're gonna tack these hearts today, and the do-rag and the bow. See. I think this one is gonna be the winner. Yep, I think this one is gonna be the winner. Hmm. I don't know what's going on with me. My monitor and video. Look, life got a funny way of showing it too. Hope y'all having a good start to y'all Sunday. to paint over the image before I start with like I guess a base color, and then when that dry, I'll paint on top of that because the colors will stick better, which I'm learning because you got the little highlights in here that'll show out, so you have to do it in layers. This thing, you can do layers the other way too, what I was just explaining, but I get it though. And then this wet palette, you get more of a watercolor base, a watercolor texture or layer, which allows you to go back over it. But if you don't use water, they got this here. It's like a medium, heavy medium, so you don't have to use water. You can put this down, put your paint in it, and it'll still come out heavy. So it's two different styles. Like all my other artwork you saw, it was straight acrylic. There was no medium or anything added. But you gotta know what you're doing with that, because it does dry fast. But when I can start my mornings off like this, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I be needing it, cause boy, being on that road, my bad day is a bad day. Y'all just get written up on a bad day. Boss put you in the office. Me, I get a ticket. I go to jail. Somebody done lost their life. Or I tear up a whole bunch of stuff. And if you can't guess what I do, I haul fuel for a living. 12 hours a day in traffic. Rain, sleet, or snow. I done been in California style type traffic. I done been in winter, Wisconsin style traffic, so you really got to be patient on the road, but it can be stressful. I kind of like the outline drawing, because when you're done, you can touch it back up. I got acrylic markers that I use. Sometimes I'll use paint, but like I said, you gotta be versatile. It's pretty smooth though. And then too, they got I think it's a spray you can use when you draw with pencil, because I drew a little too hard, but you know, we gonna make it do what it do. And then yesterday I had it on the easel, right? Paint easel. And tell me why. I'm gonna get my setup right, y'all, but it broke on me. That was two, man. Like, come on. Y'all watch this video, y'all come back to support. Let me know what y'all do in the comments for peace before you start your day, or when you got time to. But it really should be at the beginning. I heard once that if you start your day with peace, you're a little bit better or more equipped to handle daily issues that arise. Literally, I just heard that yesterday. I was like, wow. It has some truth to it too, because you're not pulled by your cell phone, you're not pulled by the emails, you're not pulled by demands, requests. Should look better. Some artists gonna be like, no, you gotta have a library. There's people that paint blindfolded. You don't believe me? Go check out 755 Media. It's 755 Media, y'all. I'm gonna definitely give me a better easel. That was cool painting straight up. I just gotta adjust my camera. I had everything right too. Everything right. I'm gonna clean this desk off and come with it.
Got the motherfucking nose. motherfucking enough. And we got the motherfucking enough.
I want to know why on my Streamlabs, as soon as I hit live, it went. I didn't get to pick the title or nothing. It's funny how you can do things a million times, don't bother it, and it still go bad. Funny to me. Another thing, can't put my hand down and rest like I want to. Yo, what's up, Queen? What's the word? I know I've been missing the action. I've been missing. I know. I've been trying to catch up with people's lives. I can't even see my chat if somebody in there, but I stream, from Streamlabs, and as soon as I hit record or, start stream, it came right on. So I'm not gonna keep procrastinating, but yeah, I've been missing in action. Look at your link just pop right on up. But yeah, I've been missing people's streams. I've been trying to get my other stuff up and running. Nothing much here, and I haven't been posting, so I ain't missed nothing. Oh, I ain't missed nothing. But you getting real talented though. The last video I was like, you know, people be like, how you do it? How you do it? I wanted to ask you, but I think you sent me a video, and I'm gonna check it out. But you I don't want to open up anything, but did you get the job you was going for? I thought maybe that's why you probably hadn't been posting too. It sucks, y'all. I can't touch. I definitely got to get an easel by this weekend. Nope. Hey, much more than meant. That's how I be looking at things. When it don't go, that don't be on me. It be meaning that what's in the future is more important. That means it just wasn't for me. That's it. That's all. I've been feeling extremely tired lately, so just been chilling with family. Oh, that's called a recharge, queen. That's why when I was saying I was doing my other stuff, like on this channel, it's gravitating to me and art, so I really can't be like expressive. So I've been doing other things to open that side up, and then even from there, getting it and understanding that sometimes it's almost like a rage room, like you gotta scream out sometimes. And sometimes I had those feelings, sometimes I had it quiet, like, you know, get off to a quiet place. That's just a recharge. Your body telling you, because you've been going hard. Interviews and then a lot of your old stuff was popping up. I was like, yo, she been in the game for a minute. I think one of your videos talking about them taking your energy or them doing what you doing, mimicking. Can't nobody do it like you. Facts. What's mine will never. Well. Oh yeah. What? Yeah, that's a fact. I used to beat myself up though. Like, why me? Why I can't get the job? Why I can't? And then, you know, I'll start asking like, can you show me why? I've been to talk to somebody or something better that came along. So
running the most on top of the game, from the bottom the same. Waiting on God, but I got on the plane. I'm no longer a starving artist, gotta watch what I weigh. People treat me different, gotta watch what I say. Everybody treat me different now, watch how you say it. You can't tell me what this is and now, stop it, you waiting. I'm too familiar with the bottom, had enough of the basement. How you expecting us to get it? We don't got no foundation, gotta
let's
understand
go.
deeper than pain. When they go and get that check, you know they peeping my name. I can never trust a soul, cause I don't speak on my brain. Not too many understand it, it's a need to explain. Stranger than fiction, this is all God, I can feel it in my spirit. Ain't no false prophecies in my lyrics. This is stranger than fiction, this is all God, I can feel it in my spirit. Ain't no false prophecies in my lyrics. This is stranger than fiction. This is all God, I can feel it in my spirit. Ain't no false prophecies in my lyrics. Yeah, you gotta feel me. Not many really used to keep it a million. They know what the deal is. Yeah, this is stranger than fiction. This is all God, I can feel it in my spirit. Ain't no false prophecies.
Yes, that video surprised me. That video surprised me. When I created it, it never got any views. It's taking off 7 months later. That's why I say perfect example. That's perfect example. It didn't take off right away, but look. Probably went through the emotions because you was early on creating it. Like, wow. And look, 7 months later. It's all God. And then too, look, now you can spend time with the fam. It's so easy to get consumed in creating content. Definitely get lost. That's a fact. Once I'm recharged, I will be back changing up my content again. Are you changing it all the way up, or are you adding to? Have people been reaching out for the interviews?
Running the most on top of the game, from the bottom the same. Waiting on God, but I got on a plane.
Excuse me, y'all.
People treat me different, gotta watch what I say. Everybody treat me different now, watch how you say it. You can't tell me what this is and now. Stop it, you waiting. I'm too familiar with the bottom, had enough of the basement. How you expecting us to get it? We don't got no foundation. Gotta understand it's deeper than rap, deeper than pain. When they go and get the check, you know they people my name.
All the way up. Let's go. Let's go, Queen. Let's go. Right, we're finna hit the bow and the bandana next. But as y'all can see, still wet, but I made a big mess here. So I'm learning too, just small spots. But I thought I was gonna have to cover more with the brown. So even though I gotta go back to the brown and put the under tint, it'll still be wet. So this little wet palette is pretty dope. So we're finna go ahead and do a pink.
When they go and get that check, you know they peep my name. I can never trust a soul cause I don't speak on my brain.
Notice I changed my banner and bio. A few people, she said, I have a few people but still waiting for them to make an official. Notice I changed my banner and bio. This is for the upcoming changes. You know, I was just on your page. Let me see. No, wait a minute. Did I see this? Hey, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see, but the link in the chat, y'all. That's dope. Ooh, I see you about to come with that heat. I know I gotta change my banner too. I gotta get a little bit more creative, but I be so busy trying to do other stuff that's around my content that I be like, oh, I'll get to that when I can. Yeah, stick, we over here, we support. Please support. That's a fact. So let's see if we can get this pink on. Why my sheet acting weird? Let's see. A little of that black got in it, but that's alright. We gonna make it work. I just know next time. We can go with it too. Watch. Learning this all on the fly too. It's like a sherbet color. That was my favorite. Sherbet was my favorite. I didn't really care too much for ice cream. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Highland cows. I ain't gonna hold you. You know the story. Were you in that live that day? I think you were. But my wife, she loved Highland cows, and I feel like I was wrong if I don't do it. So, but I will tell you this: that Highland cow is. My son actually took a picture with a Highland cow when he was born. Turned out pretty dope. But she growing on me. Her name is Bella. Yeah, she growing on me. I'm gonna act all tough. So we're gonna see what this sherbet color do. We gonna see. See over here. I like it. It's gonna dry up a darker color. Have you ever mixed a color, finished it out, then it was like trying to remix it again and didn't come out just right? That's why you get this queen. That brown, I probably wouldn't be able to do that brown again, but because it's a wet palette, I can cover it. I got a top down here, cover it. It's been day 2 now and it's still solid. So if that's one of your hiccups and you see how much paint of the brown is in there, that should have dried out, but it keeps it wet. So, but yeah, I don't know if y'all was able to tell, but my first painting that I did, I ain't gonna hold y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. That Aaliyah painting, it still turned out, but that was one. I lost the color. While I was talking with my live, and I'm like, I can't be looking, half-ass. So she came out good. We stuck to it. I went and learned from YouTube University. But yeah, Queen, we had a snowstorm. I had been off for like a month and a half almost. No pay. I mean, I still made it, but just getting back in the groove. you know, supporting, doing what I'm doing. Creators, you be like, man, it be rough. But it builds endurance, builds patience. And that's what it is. I'm gonna paint over the inside lines and then go back over it with the black acrylic marker, so it'll take too long trying to go around everything. I appreciate you for pulling up. I don't know if people was getting the notifications or not, but I'm learning to keep going no matter what. Keep posting. Another thing too, I have been getting off of social media when I'm not doing the live or showing love. I don't watch a lot of stuff now. It's almost about bad as watching. I gotta learn the etiquette, but TV. I don't watch certain. I haven't watched TV in forever. So that's what it is. I've been a lot peaceful too doing it that way. Like, whatever's gonna happen in life is gonna happen. Somebody gonna tell you what's gonna happen, so I ain't gotta watch the news. Yep. Learn, get on, learn, or create, post. But other than that, all that gossiping and listening to other folks tell their business, Yep. Get back down to. That was another thing I was thinking. I'm like, we got all these people that we follow. We follow because they show up and support. But imagine if you really follow like only the people that really truly motivate you. I understand, we all understand the business side of it, and but if you ain't gonna never watch my video, I don't even subscribe to me. I want to have my feed to people that I know if I leave a comment, they gonna not just say, oh yeah, thank you, nah, keep it real. But that's a whole nother topic for a different story. But it's been some people that I find myself watching, and I'm like, why am I watching this? Like, it'll have me. I'll be, learning and whatnot, but they can be doing the same thing you doing, and I don't have a problem. It's like that doom scrolling. Like, let's just say, like, if I put your stuff on and I want to learn how to do this or do that, or just, be inspired, I want to doom scroll on the people that, I can relate to, that, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it'd be oversaturated. Like, oh, like me, and then everybody like you in the room, and follow me, and then you'll never see them again. You'll never see them in the comments. Like, it's cool. They hit the sub button, but at the same time, I know why I follow the person. They could be an artsy person, but they make me laugh. Like 755 Media, I can go get skills and a laugh from her and motivation. So I don't know. I've been feeling like lately I want to kind of scrub some things, and that's why I hit you up, because even though I can't support all the time due to my work schedule, and sometimes I miss it, I want to be able to at least post your link. People in here, they like, I like art, and then your link pop up, and then be like, go check her out. To me, that's better than a sub when you know somebody working with you in the background, or for you, I should say, just because they rock with you, but not as a, oh, you popular, so let me fit in too. Let me say my haze in your live, and nah. I'm going Lala's live and crack a joke, you know, put it on my back, you know, as she say. So it's gonna be a different stick. Definitely gonna be a different stick. But yeah, I definitely go. I mean, my feed should be inspiring, you know, people's live that I'm seeing, or just content like, oh, I remember when I subscribed to him or her, and I'm like, let's just be real, like I ain't been over there since. You know, not to say you got bad content, but what I'm on, I'm just not on that. That hurts that person, and it makes me look bad to a degree, because they be like, oh man, stick ain't, you know, or whatever, vice versa. But I want to scroll past Queen video and see her switching it up with the interviews, you know, just like, I don't know. I can ramble, y'all. Been a good morning, I tell you that. Another one. But I do want to say to everybody that is getting into the we definitely ain't about to do that. That is not my music. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. But kind of forgot where I was at. It threw me off, like. But you know, I want to see you, like, you know, the interviews. Put, oh, Lala, I was in her live. You crack jokes, you know. You know that maybe they, you know, 1 or 2 viewers in there. You come in, crack a joke, switch things up. You know what I'm saying? Show up. Like, it's hard to hit everybody up. But let's be honest, how many people do we really, really rock with? I'm gonna be over to see you. I'm gonna be over. Okay, I understand. But at the same time, how many other people you done told that? So I ain't gonna hold it against you. But if I come in and I can't really stay like that, I'm gonna, you know, crack a joke, salute you, support, share the live. Definitely. If you can't do nothing else, share my damn live. And that ain't even saying you have to, but and that's what I'm gonna do, you know, more and more. It's other ways of showing support. I ain't ignoring you, Queen. I just was in the vibe real quick. But like the music, that, you know, it's all a vibe. It's all an emotion. Art to me is an emotion. It's a feeling. You got a chance to mess up and make it better. I didn't say fix it, I said make it better. Man, you already know we locked in though, for real, for real. Definitely. But, you know, had to kind of get my other stuff up and running, which I'm having fun over there. But at the same time, my adrenaline was too high. Going to work like, wait a minute. Am I surprised you're taking a period? I zone out completely once I start creating. Yeah, you be really want to pop your and I got a house that everybody's still sleeping, so you know, I be wanting to have them talks though. Once I finish getting it set up the way that I want, this little area, I'll be able to pay a little bit more attention to the chat, and you know, we're gonna have our talks, just keep it real. Y'all know I always bring the pictures back to life, so never mind me going over the black. I'ma always bring it back. Yeah, I got a lot to say. I just gotta learn how to say it and when the right time is, you know. That's it. The real trials and tribulations of YouTube. The Chronicles. I'm no master mixer, but we gonna take it. It's like that cinnamon. That's be her name, Cinnamon. She giving me cinnamon vibes. Cinnamon vibes. But yeah, I'm gonna let that dry. Go over the outline again. Y'all see it pop. I gotta go with a smaller brush, y'all. And my coffee be hitting too, so that'd be another thing. It'd be hard to paint when you full of coffee. Have you been drawing though? I know you say you've been chilling with the fam. I know too, like me, all my setup is in one area and I be hate dragging it through the house. It ain't nothing better than being able to chill on the couch. Make me want to get back out and open my sketchbook back up. See? Can't you like screen record that? Drop that in one of your videos while you talking in the background or doing another craft. I want to see what you be drawing. I'm so curious. Oh, it ain't rusty. You just creating from a different eye now. The poster challenge, I heard that somebody said like if your talent does not challenge you, then you're not really growing in it. So if it's challenging you, that means you're growing. That's like doing the same thing all the time because you know it's safe, you know how to do it. And I think it's a good thing to warm up, but 755, I can't hit my horns right now because they're on the other side of the room, but I was just talking about you. Hope you're feeling, well, you said you was feeling better, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I'm over here learning as I go. It's the first time I did a pencil, heavy pencil outline. I couldn't erase it because the eraser that I got took the gesso paint off. So I know I gotta go lighter and get the, I think it's like a paint you can put over it that it won't smear. And then change my background color, my base, so I don't have them white spots coming through. So I'm learning. And then next time I'll probably use the heavy medium, but you know, I'm sure you know what this is. And that's another reason why I come out a little blotchy, but I like it though because it brings the texture. But you know, this is the wet palette. But no, I was talking to Queen about, you know, having real content. The followers that, you know, we follow, are they really adding to your life, or are they, you know, hurting? And the reason why I say hurting is because if they're not watching your stuff, you know, YouTube looks at that like, you know, it's cool for the like and the sub, but at the same time, I can scroll, see you live. Of course I'm going in because I relate, you know, watching your stuff outside of you being live. But to have 1 million people do that and don't watch your stuff, what's the damage it causes? And I said, what if, yeah, I think I'm gonna go over this, the line. Yeah, it's that spray. I knew it was, I thought it was a spray. I was saying it earlier. Cause I drew too heavy on here. So I'm gonna go back over the lines that I paint over and bring the lining back out. So being able to freestyle on the edges a little bit is cool. I like the wet palette to a degree. I think I'm gonna play with the mediums though. So like right up in here. I can go back over there and hit it with my acrylic marker. So we gonna see. Probably go back in and hit some shading on it. Different value of pink, or sherbet I should say. When the next time you going live? I think today. I want to say today. I could feel it. I was just telling them about your blindfolded painting. The art of messing up, but being able to fix it. And what you did blindfolded that day, I was like, wow, really? She's showing out. Let's try. See what we doing. $755. She painted blindfolded, upside down at that too. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all hear me drinking my coffee, but no, she wasn't upside down. She painted blindfolded, and she painted an upside down image. And when if I can give her the horns right now, I would. My box is over there, but it turned out dope for real, for real. Art allows you to, art you can't mess up. You can only get better. Go with the smaller tip. Y'all, this coffee got me the jitters for real. Some of it ain't dry yet, but just to kind of give y'all an idea. I want to put my hair dryer on it, but I'm gonna blow a fuse up here. All this stuff I got plugged up. Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. No doubt. My hand is not steady today. Hopefully in the future. But see, Queen, by me having a brown and to be able to like when it dry really, really like without no live and nothing distracting me, I go back in and touch it up. That's why like when I post those shorts, you'll see the image is a little different because I work on it off the camera as well. Kind of mad at myself. I didn't cut the wood out before. I was a little nervous doing this one. Little nervous. A little nervous. because you know I'm new to painting, and my thing is like, let me show y'all. Like I said, I'm a self-taught person, but I had to go get a color wheel, and I'm still learning how to mix. But you know, my biggest thing is I always wanted to look like I knew what I was doing, until I had to really think about what art is to me. And you know, being able to mix and get your colors, like that's what I was saying earlier about when I did that Aaliyah painting. My colors wasn't right, but I still stuck through it, and I just said, forget it. Whatever it is, I'm gonna stick to it. And I can't be labeled an artist if I'm not willing to show me messing up. And then what am I sticking to? So when I say I really stick to it, I really stick to it. Can't lose when you stick to it. Can only get better. So yeah, your boy was nervous. That lady I did, y'all just see me fight through. And then what I do, get off camera and finish it up. I'm trying to come out that shell, because I learned in, I wouldn't say solitude, but I learned in a quiet space. And doing this live, sometimes I'm gonna forget the camera's on. Y'all gonna see. But this is what we looking like so far. I got a long way to go. That's why I was scared of her too. Why she looking at me smiling. That's something about gotta cut it out. It shouldn't be. It's difficult. So let's go fix this ear. Yeah, she growing on me. But I'm definitely gonna use the medium next time. But like my real, like where I started drawing was charcoal. Sketching, twisting up. I used to get a piece of tissue before I knew what those erasers were. Not erasers, but they're like shade pencils. I used to do this. Get it real fine. And I would sketch this here. And then with my pencil from the sketch and the lines, I would use what I sketched out with, and I would shade with tissue. I haven't showed y'all that yet, but again, that's another downfall too. It's like it'd be so many things you want to try and do, and it be they call it stump. See, I'm sorry, 755. I don't know what all that's called. I just used the tools that I had at the house. I didn't really get an art supply until I was older, but by then, that's when I was telling you I didn't even really believe in my skills that it would take me nowhere. So I had bosses when I quit the job. I was working in healthcare, and I quit to work for the electric company, and I used to draw my clients. And one of my farewell gifts, I'll show y'all. He bought that book though, that sketchbook. He was like, you know, I'm proud because I stirred up a lot of ruckus. I spoke my mind when a lot of people were scared, and he pulled me in the office one day. He was like, look, he's like, a lot of people can't do what you do. Don't ever silence that. And I've been silencing it lately because, you know, when you're passionate, it comes out different. It comes out different. And so, but nevertheless, he gave me like pastel crayons. He gave me a sketchbook, like 3 different sketchbooks. He gave me all kind of tools. So 755, I don't really know what a lot of this stuff is called. I just see it, be like, oh, okay, let me go get that, you know. That's really what it is. I'll be seeing some of your tools over there. You got me with that damn, look like them things that mathematicians use, and you was spacing the eyes out. Damn, what is that? You was drawing them eyes that one day, and you had made sure they was evenly spaced. When I was primary school, my brother taught me how to shade using tissue. Yeah, that was fun back in them days, drawing, sketching. But a lot of my crafts really came from school, because I was in those schools where they had like arts, you know, drama, you know, dance class. You used to have to wear tights in dance class. I was too tough trying to be like, I ain't wearing no tights. But like woodworking, I had shop. Why not put my stuff on some wood? I never thought of it, but it's funny how it come back to you. Everything you go through in life is for a reason. You just gotta have that right frequency and energy to see what it is. Coloring for me is peace. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. All this is before work. Oh, we speaking of that. I knew that was something said portion divider. See, got them skills. She gonna come out good though. gonna be challenging, but when I start adding the blends and the shades. Novelty said, 755 said, novelty, I was the same black and white drum. Yep. I don't even have a lot of color in my wardrobe. If y'all know, I'm a t-shirt kind of guy. I mean, I got my hoodies and sweatshirts, but black to me is a blank canvas. When I wear color, people be looking at me like I did something new, all excited. I'm like, I just put on some color, y'all. All my shoes is black. It's a blank canvas. I understand why artists like when they be having them clothes with all this paint speckles on it. It fits their personality. I'm mad, y'all. My teacher used to get so mad at me. I'm reading from a phone far away. I can read, y'all. My teacher used to get mad at me. She said the world isn't black and white. You need to add color. Tell her you are color. But my sherbet, I got a little bit left. My brown, I'm pretty cool. My undertones is what's next, so I'll use that to either darken or lighten. Hopefully I'll have enough. That's another thing, because I'm gonna have to mix that color back. And then we'll be back, y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all while y'all here, the hardest part of this painting is this right here. The way y'all see, I'm gonna pop the eyes out, y'all. If y'all seen like my artwork like on the tablet, y'all know I'm an eye person. Haven't always been that, but that what I got coming, that's the challenge part. This right here, that's not the challenge for me. This is. So y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all for rolling up on me. Share the live. For all the bush watchers, hope y'all enjoying the journey. I'm kind of mad too because my coffee is gone. Gotta go make some more. But I gotta head to work. If y'all in the live, y'all got my personal number, hit me up. And you know how we do. But until then, whatever it is, just make sure you stick to it. My last live painting this, my audio was good, but it went bad. So I had to come back at it. So hopefully when I go back and check, this audio is better. But like I say, man, just stick to it. And we out. Till next time. Oh, 755 novelty. It's love.